Rene Ritchie, pick of the week, sir. Oops, he's muted. We muted him. Are you there?
I muted myself. I apologize.
Okay. No, that's good.
So I was talking about this delicious coffee that I was making earlier, and this is tangentially related to Apple because there's a method to how I make coffee now. I'm just going to grab it over here. So I use an Aeropress now.
Oh, you finally joined the club.
Yeah, I have to think it's been recommended on MacBreak Weekly specifically before because, as everybody knows, Apple and coffee go together really, really well. The more coffee you drink, the later you can stay
I
up
don't know
using
if
your
we've
Apple
ever made it a
devices.
pick here, but God knows I'm a believer. I own several of them.
I love it because, you know, I cannot for the life of me fathom out how to use an espresso machine. People have shown me pour over. I'm too impatient for pour over. I can't just stand there. I want the coffee now. I don't want to sit there impatiently. There's nothing zen about it to me. Coffee is about getting caffeine delivered, but I want really good caffeine. So I got the Aeropress and I've been using it for a while, and it really is great. You just put the filter into this little tray here, and it is made by the same people who made that Aerobi Frisbee. So, I mean, they know how to make plastic. You tighten it up, then you take the coffee, you put it inside, you add a plunger, you push down, and it uses air pressure to extract what is really, really good coffee. If you just fill it up, you might get something equivalent to an espresso. Add some hot water, you'll get something like an Americano. It doesn't froth milk for you, but if you want to froth your own milk, you can easily make a cappuccino or a latte or a flat white or anything like that. And then you can just, I made some iced coffee, so I'm just,
It's
right
awesome.
now, I put some ice and mint, and I filled it up with this coffee, and it's fantastic. It takes no time. It is super easy to clean up, and
it's
it keeps
cheap.
me awake. It's
like,
super cheap.
It's nothing. That's why I own. We have a travel one. We don't travel. We don't go on because you can get bad coffee sometimes.
Yes,
shocking. Everywhere you can get. Every hotel in the world serves bad coffee. So we bring the Aeropress. And I'm in charge of finding hot water. It's the best thing ever. And a lot of coffee connoisseurs say this is the way, if you want to really taste coffee, to make it.
It's so different, especially if I subscribe to Blue Bottle, which was formerly known as Tonks, and some other people have local roasteries that they really like. And if you get fresh coffee, you just grind it, you put it straight in. I use a nice burr grinder because we're not animals here. And then you fill up your coffee, you plunge it down, and it is better that you will stop wasting all your money at Starbucks and have more money to spend on apps and devices and things.
It's on Amazon. It's like $29.95. You buy more filters when you run out, but it's the least expensive way you could make coffee. Frankly.
And they're tiny filters. They're not giant filters that you don't use half of because you're busy pouring over stuff.
There's not a lot of waste. I have to agree with you. The only thing I worry about is it's plastic, and you're pouring boiling water in it. But I don't know if that matters. Does that matter?
I pour so much boiling water and so much plastic in my life. The other stuff will take me out. I mean, I have radio waves passing through my skull all day. So
I know.
Yeah.
No, I love this, and it really makes a great cup of coffee. Good recommendation, the Aeropress. Ironically, it is from the fake Frisbee manufacturers, Aerobi.
And nobody knows about it because they're not really in stores. You have to kind of order them online. Some high-end coffee stores will stock them, but most people just never hear about it. So they get the kind of coffee that burns on the bottom, or the kind that takes forever to make, or the really expensive machine that is too much trouble to use. And this is so simple.
I once counted, I have more ways of making coffee than I have computers. I have like 15 ways. And, we have a coffee station, and I have 15 ways, every way possible of making coffee. And this
for
is
my birthday, Georgia got me the Bodum that uses the fire induction. So you heat it and it sucks it. I've used it once or twice, but it looks beautiful.
It's a
but
good
again,
show.
I'm too lazy.
Yeah. Looks like you're making methamphetamine. But I have a cold coffee drip solution that does really look like a chemistry lab. All of that stuff. The thing about this is it's easy to clean. It's fast, and a lot of times, getting that caffeine right in the vein as quickly as possible.
I have a central line, Leo. I mean, I go from.
It's a priority.
It lets me go from wanting coffee to having coffee at ridiculous speed.
That's probably the best reason to get one of these.
Oh, nice.
We have them all over the studio, too. Yeah, these are great. Good recommendation.